Yeah, great scrappers. Monday morning, and just going out to go and pick up some scrap, some e-waste. What I wanted to do was just do a little bit of a video on 1 week of scrapping, or 1 week of picking up e-waste from commercial businesses and wherever. So basically I'm just gonna, today's Monday, it's my first pickup, so I'm gonna go and do that, and then every pickup that I go out and do this week, well, the first 10 pickups that I go out and do, I'm going to show you basically what I get, and we'll see how we go. So today it's Monday morning, and it was really cold this morning, but it's turned out to be a beautiful morning here in Melbourne. There's the Melbourne Exhibition Centre I'm just passing. I'm just going through the city and go and pick up that first pickup. We'll see how we go. And so what I hope is just to show you a good example of what you can pick up during the week if you advertise for scrapping, for recycling e-waste. So if you're a scrapper, you're looking at taking it to the next level and starting to advertise, then this is the kind of work you're going to get. So I'm going to go out and do it, and when I get back I'll show you what I got out of it. Later on today I've got a second pickup at an office, so I'll show you a bit of that as well. So I don't know how this video is going to come out, but it's going to be like a compilation of the whole week. At least 8 pickups, maybe 10, just depending on how many I've got booked out for this week. And it'll just give you a good idea of what goes on out there when you're picking up e-waste as a recycler, what kind of e-waste you're getting. Alright, so I'm just going to make my way through traffic and do this first pickup. Now there's not much traffic because it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. The peak hour rush has gone, so this is the time that I prefer to get out there. You know, because it's a waste of time driving around in peak hour because you're just sitting in traffic anyway. So, all right. Okay, back from that first pickup. Yeah, I'm not sure if you could understand what I was talking about when I was driving. It was a bit noisy. There were some trucks around. So, yeah, basically what I'm going to do is this week, each pickup that I go and do, I'm going to do a little, just like a little compilation of every pickup that I pick up, what I get, basically what each pickup looks like. So hopefully it's all going to compile into one little video. Hopefully it's not going to be too long. Alright, yeah, so today's Monday. I've gone out, I've done my first pickup for the week. I just need to empty this out, have a bit of lunch, and go out and do my second pickup for the day. I've only got 2 pickups today, and then and yeah, so I'll just the next 7 or 8, maybe 10 pickups that I do, I'll just give you a little example of what I'm picking up, how, you know, what I get. And so this first one, so yeah, basically what I was going to do is just do a few little videos on, you know, as I said, and on this week's pickups, just to give you an example of if you're a scrapper and you want to go, say, to the next level and start to pick up e-waste commercially as a little small part-time business or a small full-time business. You know, just to give you a bit of a feel of what you're going to sort of be getting. So I'll drag these out and we'll have a look and see what we get, and then I'll get ready to go and do my second pickup for the day. Okay, so these are the TVs that I got out of it anyway, out of all those boxes. So just to give you a little look, but they're all quite nice, good models. These ones here, these are Philips. These are special ones. They're like a signage TVs, so you can put these up on the wall and you can join up like 6 or 8 There's 2 of them there. They came in huge boxes. I can see that the screens, they're brand new, but the screens are being damaged a lot. So you could probably take out their circuit boards and sell them, but you know, we just don't know the history of them. But these ones, yeah, as you can see, you join them together and you can put like 9 panels and make a really huge giant wall thing. So they're really thick. So that's about 3.5 inches thick, and then there's another thickness, another 1.5 inches. So they're really thick compared to other ones that are the same kind of era. But there's a nice Samsung, a nice Philips, another one in a box. Another really nice big Samsung. It's got a cracked mirror. So they all have obvious faults. But what I mean about the cardboard boxes and that, well, this is the polystyrene. And here's a problem with the polystyrene, okay? Now, this is polystyrene. We know this one, it's brittle. This is easy to recycle. So we can send these to a recycler and they'll take these, no problem. This stuff, this is that plasticky stuff. You can't break it up. This is very, very hard to recycle. No one wants it. It's just basically rubbish. They shouldn't even be allowed to make this stuff because it just goes into landfill. We can't actually recycle it. So this is another problem that I've got. I've actually got, you know, physical rubbish that I've got to now deal with just from, you know, 7 or 8 monitors, a couple of printers, I've got a couple of laptops, but they're all the boxes now that I've got to get rid of. And, you know, those signage TVs that I showed you. So as you can see here, you got shows you the picture. So you can join up like 9 and create a huge wall. They're called Philips Signage Solutions. Video wall display, 46-inch. So yeah, pretty interesting, those big ones. But so, all right, well, I've got to clean this all up because I've got to have my lunch and go out and do a second pickup. It's an office. Hopefully it's a little bit better than this. Hopefully we get some PCs or something, I don't know. But yeah, these will be fun to scrap, especially I want to see what's inside these display ones. But yeah, all right, I better get to it. Okay, Monday afternoon, and back from pickup number 2 for the day. And this one was, as you can see, still got a lot of room in the van. But, you know, only a little pickup, but a good little pickup anyway. So that's just how it is. Got a lot of cables and stuff. Mice. Got a whole heap of hard drives. Cables. I've got a couple of nice big servers at the back here, and a lot of wires, a lot of hard drives, and those 2 servers, and a lot of phones as well. So yeah, so all these hard drives, these they want me to destroy them, so I'll you know, how's that for a board, hey? Now that's a nice hard drive board. It's got just about everything you would want on it. Beautiful. Yeah, I even got a bag of RAM, server RAM it looks like, the really wide stuff. So it's just old RAM, but really good weight. More hard drives, some more RAM, a lot of cable, external floppy, so all sorts of plugs, phone lines, another whole heap of hard drives here. We've got laptop hard drives, got a padlock, yeah, just more hard drives, only one keyboard, which is good, because sometimes can get quite a few keyboards. Got a couple of these boxes, eSATA. They're like a sealed little box, like an external drive of some kind. A couple of them. Another box of cable.
What's this? Okay. So just a few mobile phones. Big BlackBerry. So it's good to get, you know, if you educate them in what you pick up, so mobile phones, got RAM, got all this whole box of hard drives. Yep, it's mostly server hard drives, the PC, and got these lovely big servers. I'll pull them out and have a closer look. So when I remove everything from the van, I bring it in and I put it out so I can sort it all out instead of just throwing it all on the ground or in a pile and dealing with it when you've got time. I've learnt over the years that you're much better off to sort it out right at the start, so it's fresh in your mind what you need to do, where it's from, what you need to do with the stuff. A lot of times, I'd get excited, I'd throw all the stuff down on the ground, and I'd start cutting cords of cables and stuff, and then realizing that I've cut a cord that I needed for some sort of equipment. So this way, with the big stuff like PCs and stuff, I'll just stack them up and put them away. Printers, put them away, your large items. But with the smalls, like there's a lot of hard drives in this batch. There's actually a lot of these server hard drives. There's about 50 of these, and then there's probably a couple of dozen of these regular old small style. But even some of these old little hard drives are really got a lot of nice things on them. Really nice boards, tantalum capacitors and crystals. And how's these? These are also server hard drives, and there's some in the bags here that actually they almost look brand new. So, but these ones here are definitely used, and this particular client, this office that I picked this up from, they want me to destroy the hard drive, so I've got to destroy them. I can't do anything else with them, sell them or anything like that. Not that I'd have time anyway. But these ones are really cool because you've got the hard drive in there, but we've also got this little slot card here, and look at it, really nice gold plating fingers on that slot card over the other side. Really nice gold plated fingers. So yeah, these are really cool. Got some nice servers here that I showed you in the van. This one here has got 3 hard drives in it, and this one's got all 6 hard drives, and they're all 146.8 gigabyte. They're the 10K ones. They're they're special hard drive, special server hard drives. So in most cases, you can reformat these and you can sell these again, but because I promised to destroy these, I'm going to have to scrap them out. That's just how it goes sometimes. I destroy hard drives for free, so I don't give any certification or anything like that, but I usually take pictures if they want, and I can show them the destroyed hard drives. But yeah, really nice deep servers here. Got a couple of them, the HP ProLiant ML350 and the ML370. So pretty cool. Get out, showed you the mobile phones. Interesting thing I want to show you about mobile phones is, say this BlackBerry here, the back cover is popped off, and the reason is because the battery has swelled up. If you can see that the battery has gone bulgy on both sides, so it's doubled in size. So it's pushed the cover off the phone. And these can leak and can get quite messy. So if you're storing mobile phones to sell or scrap one day, I kind of recommend removing these batteries, dealing with the batteries. You've got a little bit of gold plating here you can take off if you want, and then you can actually sell these batteries as scrap Lion batteries. But they're obviously no good to sell secondhand because they're very bulgy, and as with a lot of old mobile phones, the batteries don't really last forever. And so then I just store the phone like that, and so I remove the cover and the battery. That's all I'm picking up today. Got no more bookings, so I'll just finish off now and clear everything off this table and have it all sorted out, ready to go. And tomorrow is a new day. I'll catch you then. Okay, I'm here at the end of day 2. This morning I went out and done 2 pickups. So this is pickup 3 and pickup 4. It was actually 2 schools that were right almost next door to each other. Anyway, so they had a whole heap of stuff that they wanted to get rid of, so there's a lot of eWaste in here, but in the end I took a lot of brackets, a lot of stands for projectors, so I just loaded up eWaste, and I said, well, if I've got room, I'll take the extra steel and stuff. So steel's up a little bit at the moment, so it's still worth taking. And a lot of these projector stands, see, like this one here is quite a big, heavy stand, and this is all actually aluminium. So, and yeah, it'll go as extruded aluminium. And then we got some, and then underneath is all eWaste, so I'm going to take it all out. They also had a TV that broke down, so that was the last thing I took off them. But yeah, as I said, 2 schools, so so a lot of these projectors again, and more keyboards than I can poke a finger at. And then yeah, so I'm just going to do my regular thing, just take everything out, sort it out, and as I'm taking out this steel, all these steel brackets, and there's quite a lot in there, I'm going to be, sorting out what's got aluminium on it and what's just steel. That way I don't have to handle the steel ones inside. I can just throw them outside here, ready for my next steel run. All right, I'll get into it, and we'll see what we get out of this, hey? Well, that was a bit of a job. I didn't realise there was so much in the van. Probably forgot after I did the first school. I went to the second one and forgot what I actually first picked up. But obviously a school, so we got a whole big box of these speakers, right? They're timber. They've got a little bit of steel. They've got some larger speakers in there, but don't know what to do with them. Probably just, hopefully I can get rid of them as scrap steel. I did get a lot of that, a lot of the brackets and mounts for the projectors that they had at both schools. So there's a lot of steel here, good heavy steel, and it's actually, it's all clean steel, so you get a little bit more than pressing for clean steel. You might want to separate. Your standard couple of printers as usual. Got a couple of little UPSs with the lead acid batteries inside, so they'll be good. I got a stack of monitors, about 10, 20, about 45, 50 monitors today. So it's a lot of monitors to actually handle for me, but hopefully I'll just rip through them pretty quickly. What I like to do when I stack them up, as I bring them out of the van, is I like to take off the stand if I can, and so I'll throw the stands in this pile here, and so at least when I the next time I go and take steel out, which will most likely be well before I scrap all these out, at least I've got the stands out the way and I can stack these a lot easier. So that's why I do that. Over here, wait till you see how many keyboards I've got. I mean, here's a pile of about 20 keyboards. That's nothing. Look at all these projectors. Can you imagine that? Like, just in 2 schools, there's 2, 4, 6, 14, 16, 18, 20 projectors. These ones where I'm very familiar with, they're very common. There's 7 of these big ones. You're going to find a lot of these if you're doing recycling schools. These ones are pretty different for me. The Sanyos, these look quite nice, and there's 5 of them. So got some NSCs, Hitachis. There's one under here. It's pretty the Epsom. Look at the size of that. That's a huge thing. So yeah, with these you can try and on-sell them if you can, but yeah, they're pretty hard, especially if they're not working. Like these ones here. These are, see, as you can see here, it's part password protected. So unless you've got the password, you can't open up that system, and it's for educational use only. So there's no real value for these on the secondary market, apart from selling them as parts. But like I've probably already mentioned, people that build 3D printers, they like to use these for their projection or whatever they do. And these Sanyo projectors, they're ultra short focus LCD projectors. And I've never seen this style before, so these will be interesting to to scrap one of these out. And this Sanyo here, when we're talking about projectors, these are the projectors that you want to find. Okay, because if you look here, it says picture by DLP. That's what you're looking for, DLP. Because with these ones, when you scrap them out, you actually get a CPU. I'll show you. I've got one here in my pocket. That's a DLP. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, and so you'll get a DLP in this for sure. It'll be either like a CPU style, or it could be on a circuit board, on a quite a big circuit board. So there's not much value in the ones on the circuit boards, but these ones as CPUs, they're pretty cool. This sort of stuff as well. Showed you the monitors and the good stuff that I got. Well, the best stuff is probably these router switches. Got a whole really nice assortment of switches here. Got another 3 really beautiful ones here, the Linksys ones. So they're really nice. They're going to have great boards. I've got 3 laptops, a couple more IBM ThinkPads, and which I like to collect, the ThinkPads. A really bonus is a power adapter for the IBM ThinkPads, original power adapter. Got a crappy CRT TV, and more keyboards than I can handle. Honestly, I picked up I think I've gotten about 80, maybe even 100 keyboards in just today's pickup. So this is a good example again of another pickup for the day, and we'll just move on, and I'll go on to the next lot. I think it's pickup number 5 for the week. Once again, we've got another school this time, so that's the 3rd school I've picked up from this week, and all of those schools were all from recommendations from other schools. So word of mouth is even much more powerful than even advertising. If you do a good service, the school technicians will pass on your information to other technicians. This pickup was pretty good, actually. I'd say there's about 25 PCs. There's probably 30 monitors, same as keyboards, and then obviously your standard printers. Got at least 6 or 7 printers as usual. Got a couple of very large plasma TVs down the bottom. So we'll just get all this open, get it all out, and have a quick look at this, and I'll go off and got another little pickup later on today. Okay, well, I've emptied that load from the van. Got a whole heap of monitors, and as you can see, these monitors, they're not scratched. They're pretty good models. They're Aces. So I might be able to sell a few of them. I've already, believe it or not, I've already sold 4 of these big HP monitors. As I was unloading the van, I had a friend come over who's a PC buyer, and he bought four of them straight up. I sold them for $10 each. So, but they're definitely worth $10 each. But it just saves a whole lot of time putting them on eBay. So I ended up getting about 40 monitors, which is pretty good. Got about 7 laser printers, and I got a lot of these PCs, these Acer Veritons. I've just opened one up just to see what's inside, so I can determine what to do with them. These are really good. They got 2 2GB RAM sticks, so there's 4 gig of RAM there, and a pretty good hard drive as well. Yeah, about 20 of these Acer Veritons. So they're really cool. And as I said, they're all got 4 gig RAM. They're all got a pretty good CPU that you can sell for about, you know, 20, 25 bucks each. This buyer that came, he bought a big server that I picked up from this school, and these little Acer Veritons. These are gorgeous little things, and I'm keeping one. He bought 4 of them, but I'm keeping one because these have got the Core Quad. They've got an 80s, I think it's like an 8600 quad core or whatever it is. So these are really good, and they've also got 4 gig of RAM. So I'm really happy with that one. This one I'm going to keep, as I said, for myself as a spare PC in the computer room. And I had 5 of them, but that guy that just came, he bought 4 of them, and he also took that server. Got another whole heap of keyboards again, and even got a gaming PC. Got another server here, so quite a bit of stuff. Also got a couple of plasma TVs. So this was pickup number 5, and it was another school. So now I'm just gonna, I got my tarp down the bottom there. I'm gonna throw a tarp over this just to keep it all dry, just in case it rains, until I can work out what I do. But normally what I do with these LCD monitors now is to protect the screens. I put them face down like that, and I tape them up around the sides, so it's a tight little package like that, and then I can stack them up quite easily, and I know that the monitors, the screens themselves, are going to be protected, and because we can actually sell these monitors as scrap. We only get a couple bucks each for them, but you know, if you can't sell them on the secondary market, then a couple of bucks each is still a little bit better than scrapping them out, because then you don't have to deal with plastic and all that sort of shit. But yeah, all right, well, finally unloaded all this stuff, and now gonna have a lunch again, and go out and do a smaller pickup this time, and we'll see what we get. Okay, well, I'm back from the pickup number 6. It's starting to rain, so good timing that I just got back. Not a big one, as you can see. It's mostly it's like CD copying, burning machines, or label makers or something like that. So I'll just have to get in there and have a look. I've got 4 of them, and 4 these are those point of sale kind of things. They're a complete PC monitor, the whole lot in one. Just a printer, a couple of Apple laptops there, and just a little flat scanner. Not much, but yeah. So yeah, I'll just take these out and have a look at what they are, and look them up and see what to do. Okay, well, I took out the stuff from that pickup number 6. So yeah, as you're seeing, the 4 point of sale ones. Good thing about these ones is the base, the back, the whole frame, everything is cast aluminium. So bit extra value there, as well as the PC stuff inside and stuff. Showed you the couple of Apple laptops, so I'll bring them in and check them out. It's just about to start to rain, so it's been raining a little bit, so I just want to get a few of these things in. Well, yeah, just a common Apple G5, nice aluminium PC we can scrap, and these Rimage, what they are they're CD burners, and they're disc CD label makers. And so what they do is you stack your CDs in here, and this arm comes down, it picks up a CD, it drops it into one of these 2 burners, and when one's finished, it opens up, this picks up that CD and puts it up the top here into a what is a label maker, and it'll print your label, and then it'll drop it back out, and it'll drop it into this sort of thing here. So basically it's just a CD printer, burner printer kind of thing. There's probably really not much to it, I'd imagine. If it's just a printer, if it's just got a couple of burners and the print mechanism, I don't think there's really much to it. But I got 4 of them, Also got a big HP printer. But yeah, I got 4 of these, and I'm just really not sure what to do with them, because there's this one here looks in probably looks in the best condition. It's got all the accessories to it, so I might keep one. I've looked them up. They're really not selling for much, and they're superseded. So this is, you get a lot of this stuff, unusual equipment, but it turns out that there's much better stuff out there now. There's smaller, lighter. Give you a little look inside. It's just like a printer, looks like a printer mechanism. It might be interesting. So I'll scrap the worst, or actually I'm going to scrap all 3 of these out, because I've just got no room anymore. I can't get into this garage. Just got boxes of stuff in there. So yeah, I'm going to scrap all these out straight away, first thing tomorrow morning, and get rid of them. It looks like a lot of it could be aluminium. So yep, that's definitely aluminium. So hopefully most of it's aluminium, and we'll see what we get. And okay, well, that was pickup number 6, and well, I think this video is going to probably go on too long. So well, I hope this has helped some of you out, give you a good idea, and maybe inspire you to go out and start a little small business for yourself. Yeah, that's all for now, and I'll just probably my next video is going to be scrapping one of these CD printers out, and yeah, I'll just continue on scrapping stuff. All right, keep scrapping, have fun, and I'll catch you next time.